Hey you guys, Desmond here,
LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to discuss RuPaul's Drag Race UK Series 6, Episode 7? 8? 7.
So,
There's a number there, okay? But before we get into it, just want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. We have a goal of 1,000 subscribers. We are so close. But to help us get there, we need you to subscribe. And while you're at it, go ahead and leave us a nice little like, comment, and share with your friends. So, what did you think of this episode, the Rusical of Drag Race UK?
well, this is cute.
Baby, this was cute. And the lip sync song this week? Now listen, Thursday, when I got home from work, I still needed a distraction from what's going on in this world. I'm like, let's go ahead and put on Drag Race UK. That whole hour, however long the episode was, that was just some good TV for me. And like, the lip sync choice was just like, mwah, the cherry on top. And I'm like, I love this tradition on the Rusical episodes that we get a musical song. I wish we did that in the US. But hey, now that we got the rights to some of these songs, can we throw a couple of them our way? Especially this one. Give that to us. Yeah. Bring that on over. Bring that on over. But let's go ahead and get into this episode, honey. So we start off after, there we go. After Chanel's elimination. They come in, read her message, and they come sit down on the couch. They congratulate Lavoie and Kyron Thrax on getting the double win. And I love how Lavoie was like, I was like, ooh, when they announced that you won, I'm trying to catch up, and here you are steadily giving your head. And I would have felt the same way. I'm like, girl. But I will say this. With this episode, I think the other queens are starting to get annoyed with Kyron. Because you can see it. They're like,
You
okay.
can see it. They said it.
This cockiness, they're joking right now, but they serious. They're like, I don't know how much more of this I could take. And see, that's the one thing that you can't be is cocky. You can be confident. There's nothing wrong with being confident. You got 3 wins. I would be confident in that. But we said this multiple times. There's a difference between confident and cocky.
Yeah.
And Kyron is more on the cocky side, but not to the point where I'm annoyed yet. But I can see why the other queens are like, okay, all right, chill. Like, for real.
This
But
is
yeah.
the first time that there's been so many just like back to back wins.
For Lavoie, this has actually happened several times. Ginger Johnson last season, she did it 3 in the back, boom, boom, boom. And I believe there was another season where there was 3, boom, boom, boom. But yes, the winner of Drag Race UK will win a cash tip of £25,000. Like I said, I will get this screenshot every time. So we come in the next day and they're singing Kitty Girl as they walk to the door, which anybody knows me knows Kitty Girl is one of my favorite RuPaul songs. Like, and that was before, you can ask this one, that was before the All Stars 3 remix. Because I used to, hey Kitty Girl, all up and down, harassing everybody with it. And then they turned around and did the remix for All Stars 3. I'm like, Ru, I'm still waiting for Dance With You, the remix, and Mighty Love, the remix. I need those 2 immediately. Anyway, they come in. Lavoie and Kyron show off their new badges. And, you know, Kyron's head is so heavy. That was the part that got me. I'm like, okay, girl. Okay. But RuPaul enters the workroom and announces that this week's Maxi Challenge is a Rusical. And because Lavoie and Kyron Thax were the winner, they are the casting directors and they get to cast who they want in the roles. And for the most part, everyone got what they wanted. You know, there was a little thing over Jerry Halliwell, which, in my opinion, neither one of them was really giving Jerry Halliwell. But other than that, it was pretty much, oh, I want this. Now, out of the 7 UK Huns that we saw, which of those celebrities would you have, be like, ooh, I want that one?
Knowing me, I probably would have did a release and tried to do Adele as well.
That was my first thought, too. I'm like, I think I would have gone for Adele. I think I would have gone for Adele. If not Adele, maybe Kylie Minogue, because I really wish Charity really would have gave more. And we'll talk about it here in a second. But they get down, and now it's time for the Rusical. We're going to go ahead and get into this. Up first, we have our hostesses with the mostesses, RuPaul. What did you think of Mama Ru this week?
Oh, I kind of like this. It made her a little boxy up top, but other than that, I kind of liked it. I give this the B+.
B+, okay. I agree with your B+. I thought this was a good look on Ru. The wig is in the right spot. The wig is in the right spot, which that alone I should bump it up to an A-. But I'm going to keep it at a B+. The dress is good. I wish it touched the floor. That was, me, I'm big on gowns touching the floor. So I'll be like, that's my big thing. I wish it would have touched the floor. But this week we were joined by we were joined by Michelle Visage, Graham Norton, and legend Beverly Knight. I'm kind of sad we didn't get a Beverly Knight song, but at the same time I wouldn't want to trade the song we got. Because I knew we was finna get shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm like, oh, we finna get shoulda, coulda, woulda. And then I saw who was in the bottom. I'm like, ooh. But then RuPaul said the song, and I'm like, Time Warp. Y'all got... Yep. Oh, okay.
We got Time Warp money.
Like Time Warp today. Because Time Warp, when it first came out, nobody was studying that musical. But now... Woo! But anyway, hell, I watched it on Halloween. Well, I watch it on Halloween every year, but still. But it is now time to pop off the tops live. They are singing live. Up first, we have LaVoix as Dame Shirley Bassey. What did you think of LaVoix in this musical?
LaVoix gave what LaVoix was supposed to give. I mean, with no critique.
Like, she did such an amazing job. She was very much Dame Shirley Bassey, just as much as she was herself. This was a really good. She played in her strengths, and honey, I tell people all the time, RuPaul don't want you to reinvent the wheel. Come in and do what you're good at. Unless RuPaul gives you a critique to change something, just come in and do what you're good at. If it's working, it's working. Up next is Sir Elton John, who was betrayed by Marmalade. Now, I'm going to be honest. I thought Marmalade should have won this week.
Me too.
Like, this Elton John number
was so good.
And then the runway, because we're going to talk about our Princess Diana's here in a minute. Like, I really thought Marmalade was going to get this win.
Yeah, I didn't understand that safe placement.
Like, it was just, I was like, no. But yeah, Marmalade ate this up. Yum, yum, yum. And then she could hold a little tune. I'm like, okay. And then that note at the end, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, Marmalade? Oh. They're playing in her face this season, so I don't see her taking the crown. But if she comes back for All-Stars versus the World, Global, whatever, oh, y'all better be scared. Y'all better be scared.
She's already giving really good quality drag.
Like, if my sis comes in and walks through them doors or walks on that stage, whichever, it is, y'all better be scared. Oh, y'all better be scared. Because she ain't playing with these folks here. What do you think she's going to play with y'all?
No.
But yes, Marmalade, great job. Up next is George Michael, who was portrayed by Kyron Thrax. I thought Kyron did a good job here.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, entertaining.
It wasn't my favorite.
But did a good job.
Yeah.
Serviceable, did good. No notes. Up next is Jerry Halliwell, who was portrayed by Octavia. This is going to be my last episode to do that. But anyway, was not giving Jerry.
It was not giving Jerry.
Hell, Lil was giving more Jerry in the confessional than she's doing here. Honestly, it just kind of irritated me that nobody had the references of Jerry down. I'm like, some of y'all were 90s kids like me. How do y'all not know that? I know they had to be just as big as they were in the UK as they were here in the US.
That's why they got big in the US, because they were big in the UK.
So it's just like, come on now. Go power. Like, oh. Matter of fact, give me Jerry. I'll show y'all how to do Jerry, okay? Give me that red wig. Come on. I'm going to show you how to do Jerry real quick, okay? Shoot. But yeah, Octavia wasn't bad. It just wasn't Jerry.
No.
And like, I also want to say something about the choreography, because the choreography wasn't giving Jerry. It was giving, oh, Octavia can dance, so let's do this. But it's not giving Jerry. Jerry can't dance like that.
No.
At all. I love my sis, but she can't dance like that.
None of them can.
Yeah. Up next, Adele, who was portrayed by our good sis, Relisa, ate this up.
Ate it up.
Oh, especially the speaking part. Because I agree, the singing didn't really sound like Adele. But the speaking and showing off Adele's personality, that was all there. One of my favorites of the night. And for Relisa not to really be a singer, I'm like, sis.
Like, that's my shower singing voice. I'm like, ma'am, your shower is blessed.
Highly anointed. Highly anointed. Up next, we have Kylie Minogue, who was portrayed by Charity. Again, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't Kylie. And this was another one. I'm like, girl, hand me that blonde wig. I could show you Kylie real quick.
They are like lots of face, low energy.
Yeah.
Performers. It's like, I'm going to smile and cheer, and I'm going to walk over here, and I'm going to walk over here, and you might get like a Sabrina Carpenter shimmy out of me real quick.
But yeah, just the Kylie wasn't there. It wasn't there. And then we had Lil, who was our host through the whole thing, and the number one. Which the Cilla Black, when she was surprised with her eyes, I was like, okay, I like it. I like it very much. She had the voice down. That was great. Right. But the rest, and one thing I want to give Lil her props, she was trying. You could tell she was not giving up. She knew all the choreography. Did she do it well? No. But she knew it.
Yes.
Was she offbeat several times? Yes. But she knew what she was supposed to be doing.
You could tell she was counting. But she got it.
She got it done, okay? And overall, I thought this was a really fun Rusical. But really, all the Rusicals in the UK, starting with, what was it, season 2 when they did Rats? Oh, that was a really good one. And they did that one live, too. But Rats was, that's when we got that memory lip sync from Taste. Baby. But yeah, and I love how at the end they're like, and let's not forget, and they listed off so many singers. They're like,
and
listen.
Rappers, because FKA Twigs is the...
I would consider her a singer. Would you consider her more a rapper?
At least that's what I know.
I saw Billie Piper here, and I was like, do you have a girlfriend? You're looking so cool. I'm like, I'm so glad y'all included Billie here, okay? But yeah, I thought that was so much fun. And then it said, sorry if we missed any. This was really difficult. And I'm like saying to name all of the UK singers that's, the popular ones. And really, Kylie isn't. She's from Australia, but, she blew up in the States, UK, worldwide, okay? Kylie is worldwide. Honestly, if they did one for the American icons, I could see Kylie being thrown in there too. If we want to be honest.
Yeah, because they would have to update it. Because the last time they did one,
Bottom, bottom.
that one person was on there that we're not talking about.
And I still feel weird when Padam comes on. I'm like, Sophia. I start whining. I start. I'm like, why'd you let Nymphia eat you up like that?
Right.
God, I was on Team Nymphia by the end of that lip sync. A whole season, Saphira. We got to that final lip sync. I'm like, well, Nymphia won. Not mad because she did do good.
We knew Saphira wasn't gonna win when she won Miss Congeniality.
I thought they were trying to do something, be like, hey, the first Miss Congeniality to also win the same season. You could call it delusional, folks in the comments, but I'm like, oh, we still got a chance. But then that lip sync happened, and I'm like, ooh. And Saphira really didn't start fighting back until the end. I'm like, fight back, Saphira. She dog walking you, get up. And then by the time she got up, it was too late. Shit. But anyway, back to what we were doing. But yeah, this Rusical was so much fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
So, the category is the Night of 1,000 Princess Dianas. So, which Princess Diana look would you have tried to recreate?
Honestly, I do not know.
Listen, there's only a handful. I don't even want to say a handful of looks of Princess Diana that I know. So I think I would have done something very similar to Lavoie. And I always remember seeing the clip of Princess Diana at her children's field day events. And she went out there and raced the mothers. All the mothers got together and she went out there and raced. So guess what I would have done? I would have done a look inspired by that and then just come down the runway. Full speed. Full speed. So yeah, I would have recreated that look from her children's field day events.
I probably would have been one of those like first day of school looks or
yeah, because my first thought was the revenge dress, but I'm like, I know we're gonna see it.
Gonna do
yeah, and I'm like, we got two of them, so I'm like, oh great, I would have been number 3.
Exactly, and I thought about that too, and I was like, oh man, there were 2 iconic dresses. Was it going to be the revenge dress or her wedding dress? And I was like,
I was kind of sad they didn't do a side by side so we could see the original look from Diana.
Like you don't know what it looks like, but still.
I'm guessing it's harder to use Getty images for the UK. I don't know.
Right.
Or maybe she don't have anything on Getty. Maybe no, they should have like older stuff from her on Getty. I don't know.
I think you
because
have to pay, and then I think in England those are more like images you gotta pay for out there.
Well, I imagine I know you have to pay for Getty as well, and the only reason I know Getty is because I believe it was Naisha Lopez when they did the Night of 1,000. Which one they did for All Stars 8? Was it Grace Jones?
I think so.
They did a 9,000 something, and she said on the Roscoe Review party that we had to pick an image from Getty. Like, we had to go on Getty, pick an image from there. We couldn't go find a music video or a random red carpet. If it wasn't on Getty, we couldn't use it.
Right.
But a Night of 1,000 Dianas. Up first, we have Lil, who was giving her wedding dress into her revenge dress. Now, her in this revenge dress...
I love this in leather.
Oh, and like she said, it plays with her tattoos, and it plays perfectly with them.
Right, and I'm just like, oh my god, Lil.
Like this gets an A+ for me. This gets an A+ for me. Both the wedding dress into this. Love that. So up next we have Relisa. What did you think of Relisa?
I'm glad she's got clothes on. I think she could have went somewhere else with this. There were better dresses, better
Yeah, because she was
outfits.
like, "Oh, it said this was one of her ugliest looks," and I'm like, "Well, why did you pick one of her
That
ugliest looks?"
part. Like, why would you pick an ugly look to like recreate? Why wouldn't you be
But
like,
I
yeah,
still think this is pretty, but it's just like, why
right?
did you pick one from the ugliest list? But then again, that sounds like something I would do. Scroll through and be
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, this is not that cute. I bet I can make this cute though."
Right.
But what is your score for Miss Relisa?
This is a B for me.
I give it a B plus. I like it.
Yeah.
Up next is Charity. Now, Charity, she's one of the few queens who just didn't get the Princess Diana hair right,
Mm-hmm.
and this is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because I
yeah,
know this outfit. I've seen this outfit.
I don't know the outfit, but the dress actually looks well together. It's just that wig.
Right.
So I'm going to have to give it a B plus because if the wig was right, I probably could bump it up a little bit higher. But I really like this. It looks good on Charity. It's just the wig. What did you
Right.
think of Miss
I
Charity?
think a lot of them thought, oh well, Rue's not necessarily a big fan of the pixie cut.
Which that is true, but when you're dealing with,
An
inspired by looks,
icon such
especially like
as
Princess Diana, the icon, like you
exactly.
said, yeah, you put on that pixie cut.
Exactly. Because the thing is like she tried once. After they got married, she tried to grow her hair out, and apparently, like, she got crucified for it. So she kept it short after that. I, yeah, I don't know. This gets a B minus for me.
Moving on to Octavia. What did you think of Octavia?
Um, this is a no for me, dog.
I agree. I know the look she's referencing, and I think that's what makes it me even more mad.
Right.
I'm like, girl,
You can do so much better.
girl. This is very much, ooh, I have this in my closet. It kind of looks like this.
That part.
And like, I ain't mad at it, but you need to make sure it looks a little bit better. But yeah. And then the wig. Yeah, just, alright, moving on. Up next is Kyron Thrax. We started off in this look here and ended up in the revenge dress. Again with the wig. Like, what's going on, ladies? But from the neck down, amazing. And I didn't like the red look at all. I'm just going to be honest with you. And then from the
Well,
neck down, I like this look. So,
right.
great. Putting all that together, carrying the two, I'm going to have to give this a B minus.
I agree with your B minus. It was like I got the campy, oversized like nature outfit because I've seen it. Like I got the image in my head when I saw it. Really nervous and shy Diana, and then you get revenge dress Diana.
But yeah.
But yeah, I agree
So
with your
moving
score.
on to Marmalade. It's your turn. You go first. What did you think?
Tens, tens,
Oh,
tens, tens, A's, B's, whatever score we're giving across the board. This
what?
was so good.
Oh,
Like, even though the hair is theoretically wrong,
yes. That's what's
damn.
getting me. The hair is wrong, but it's so right. Like, you even
It
have
goes so
RuPaul
well with
gag.
the
She's like,
outfit
that
that you
dress
just
looks
don't care.
amazing.
Right.
Like, do you know how good it has to be for them to show just a small clip of Ru going, oh, the dress is gorgeous.
Right. That audio clip in there?
Like,
Yeah.
my God. I agree.
Because
A
we don't
plus,
ever comment on the outfits. And for them to
A
be
plus,
like, oh,
plus,
wait, let's
plus.
put this in there.
A plus, girl.
Which is why I think she was wrong.
Up next is Lavoie. She comes out in the. I do like I knew the reference of the first one. Now the second one I
Mm-hmm.
didn't. But the first one was the Caught in the Rain look, and then apparently she played tennis one time. Oh. But I thought this was so much fun. It was so different from everybody else. And I believe
Mm-hmm.
it was Michelle or maybe even RuPaul Graham, one of them, mentioned with Lavoie being a more experienced queen, she would know more of the, out there reference for Diana.
Right.
So overall, I thought these were two fun looks. I give them A minus.
Yeah. And I honestly think that that is the reason why LaVoix won, was because she went out of the typical Diana box with her outfit.
Mm-hmm.
That justifies the win. But I still think that.
We're going to get to it in a minute. So out of all these queens here, who had your favorite look?
And why was it Marmalade?
Now, for me, it was Lil. But Marmalade was like that right there, close second for me.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, those two just really ate this. But honestly, look at this lineup. Nobody looks bad except for Octavia. I love you, Octavia. I do. Octavia, I do love you, sis. If you're going to be at DragCon next year, if that's still a thing we can actually do, I will come to see you, honey. But anyway, yeah, so everyone stayed up for critiques, and we find out that the winner was LaVoix. Do you agree?
No, yeah.
Yeah, but no, like, she did great. So, like, I'm not over here with my pitchfork on fire.
I'm not salty about it.
Yeah, I'm not salty, but I would have given it to Marmalade. She ain't got a win yet either. Like, come on, get the girl a win.
Okay, and Marmalade deserves a win.
And then she won her a Ru Pizza badge.
Marmalade gonna save her way to the win.
So our bottom two is Lil and Octavia. And they lip sync to the Time Warp by the cast of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah. Oh. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really wish they would have done Sweet Transvestite. Touch me. No, I think for this Time Warp would have been more appropriate. Either Sweet Transvestite or Time Warp, they're both great options. Okay? Mm-hmm. Ooh, in just 7 days I can make you a man. That would have been funny. But anyway, there's so many songs from that musical. If they want to pay the money for, they'll be really fun lip syncs. Really fun. And prime example right here, we got the Time Warp. What did you think of this lip sync?
Oh, this is good. This is so funny.
Like, this is Lil understood the concept of this song. Octavia, I love her, and I thought she did great, but there were times where she was just doing too much.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's because...
thought that.
Oh, go ahead, honey.
No, I was just agreeing with you. I'm not the only one who thought she was.
And I'm not sure if it's because I recently watched Rocky Horror. I watch it every year on Halloween. That's one of my traditions. So, freshly having that on my mind and then seeing Octavia's performance, I'm like, girl. But seeing Lil's performance, that could have went right in with the cast right there. Mm-hmm. That's one thing. I want to see Rocky Horror live. They put on the plays every year, I want to go. I want to be part of throwing the stuff. I want to have a good time. I want to be splashed, like everything. I want the full experience, okay? And I keep forgetting until it's damn near Halloween every year. And I'm like, shit. I forgot to look up to see if because Waco's always doing them. But I'm like, I forgot to look up the dates so that, I can make something pop until,
Right. For sure.
But here I am on the 28th, like, damn it, I forgot again. So I'm going to set me an alarm or something next year. Be like, hey, October 1st, go look for a performance of Rocky Horror. But yeah, this was just so much fun. Both of them did a really good job. Like I said, Octavia was doing the most at times. My only thing is maybe just I'm too aware of the fact that they're shooting TV. So when he said it's just a jump to the left and then a step to the right, I would have done it the opposite. So when it aired on TV, it looked right for them. It might have looked stupid for RuPaul, but it would have looked, no, RuPaul's the other way around, so it would look right for RuPaul too. Yeah, that was the only thing that got me. I was like, ugh, that's what it is being too aware that we're shooting TV. But it was so much fun. So much fun. But we found out that the winner was Lil. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lil's turned into the lip sync assassin. I wasn't expecting that.
Huh.
For her not to do well with choreography, she's like, just let me go out there and do my thing.
Right.
And if I do my thing, we gonna have a good time. And that's what happened. She go out there, do her thing, have a good time. Everybody was living.
The assignment.
Everybody was living. Just look at everybody having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But RuPaul made her decision, and Lil is staying in the competition. Octavia, you did good this season, honey, but you gotta go.
Yep.
And then they dance like they didn't just crush that lady's dream. And then we find out next week we got the makeovers.
Hey.
You know, makeovers is one of my favorite.
Right.
One of my favorite.
I have like this rando fantasy of like Queen being like, I need Creature to come.
That would be everything. That would be everything.
Oh my God! Wait, what if they go on another show and they're like, oh, we want your fans to say something, and we just be like, ah! What are we gonna do?
Listen, I had a weird dream. I had several weird dreams last night. One of them was I wrote.
Kamala Harris was president.
No, that was Tuesday night. But last night I had a dream that I wrote and produced and starred in a play. Now I had one spot at the end of the play where I came in, and the way I did it, it made me feel like I didn't know the words. But everybody was laughing and whatnot, so when I came off the stage and walked backstage, I had this weird feeling like, did I know the words to that? Because I never actually saw the play. I just kept hearing it because I'm backstage helping with the lights, helping them get dressed. Like, go, 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 go.
But I'm stage production.
I'm everything, okay? I wrote this. Everything needs to be correct. But anyway.
Yeah, but that's called blocking, and you can do that before you book the stage.
Shit. No, not me. I was doing it the night of, okay? Night of.
I wrote, directed, produced the play in 24 hours.
Shoot. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this thing
up.
up.
Blocking.
Where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Christian McGill. That's CREDSHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.